Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. I am doing this reading on the new moon in Scorpio, which is pretty big energy. The moon, the sun, and Mars, all in Scorpio, all in a tight conjunction, opposing Uranus and Taurus. Among other things, we've got a lot of energy. A lot of emotions are stirring. So let's get into your reading here for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Scorpio. And we're going to dive into the messages starting with the heavenly bodies of astrology deck. So keep in mind these are general messages. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest, Scorpio. What's the message for Scorpio? Message for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Scorpio, we have conjunction here, a union, a merging, and coming together. I don't know if you could see that or not. Focus. There we go. All right. Let's see where this is heading. I do know that loneliness has definitely been very strong in the collective. I don't know if this has anything to do with that, but I definitely am seeing a merging and coming together, a union of sorts. Let's dive in. Let's see. Message for Scorpio, please. Thank you. First card out, love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Good. Staying positive. Understand that we are all on our own unique journey to awakening and healing through some pretty heavy stuff. And it feels better to actually see the good in all. We could see the bad in all too, but where's that going to get us, right? I commit to a practice of seeing the good in all things. Keeping your heart. There's loneliness. Oh, yeah. Including loneliness. You are not alone, Scorpio. I know that I'm never alone is what it says here. And failure. Pride at the bottom here. So, Scorpio, what I am getting at here is that you've been putting a lot of work into yourself. Loving yourself, healing yourself, taking pride in all that you have grown up into and learned, and you're still learning. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Goes right along with love. That helps us love, open up to love and seeing the good in all. Now, why is loneliness out here? You might be asking the same question. Then why do I fail to actually have healthy connections? I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So we have learned from our relationships. We learn through our relationships to others. Let's dive in here a little bit more for you, Scorpio. Try not to be hard on yourself. You are not a failure. There is no such thing as a mistake. They're discoveries. the lessons. Wisdom. It's an opportunity to learn. We take that wisdom with us going forward so we don't repeat. History repeats itself until we break out of those patterns. And it looks as though you are. 6 of Pentacles. Very successfully breaking free of a lot of negative self-talk, negative thinking, maybe some codependency patterns, people-pleasing. Scorpio can be secretive, run away. You know, the fight or flight or freeze, you usually like flight. Bye-bye. But no, you're rising up out of all that. Why is loneliness out here for Scorpio, please? Aha. The Lovers. So there was one main connection that you had. A soul contract. Yeah, those are tough. Soul contract will come in and it will break you into pieces, shatter you into a million different pieces, and leave you alone to pick up all the pieces. And we really need to take that time with ourselves to gather up all of the fragments and pieces before we connect to someone truly at the same amount of depth, minus the pain. Why is failure out here for Scorpio, please? Okay. 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 Scorpio, you're waking up to the truth of yourself. You're not a failure. You're discovering that you do have the ability to love. You a definite wake-up call here. You may also have been carrying some old baggage when it came to a soul contract that broke your heart. And that energy alone is like rotting away, and it is really important for you to drop it, drop the sandbag, let it go, so that you can move into the new. Into new love, into new connections, with your heart wide open. The Fool asks you to trust, take a leap of faith into the unknown, have a sense of adventure when it comes to life and love. We have 3 of Cups below that, and the Hermit. So are you doing the most loving thing? We have health below that. Are you loving yourself? Are you taking good care of yourself? Are you nourishing your body, mind, and soul? Because once you have self-love, self-nurturance, you're building that. If you build it, they will come. Build it within yourself. Self-acceptance, self-love, seeing all the good in you. Knight of Inspiration. So you got some fire in you. Tower. There's a breakdown, breakthrough energy here, Scorpio. You may have had a breakdown recently or are going through kind of an emotional breakdown. so that you can break free from past relationship dynamics and any of the leftover residual that was stuck to you and having you feel like you were not worthy, or I just see this like really dark, sticky, gooey energy that's been stuck to you, and you're breaking free from that. You're generating enough energy to break free from that. And there's been some big realizations. Maybe you didn't even realize you were still carrying some of this heartbreak, resentment, whatever it is for you, just more dense energy, sadness, loss, loneliness, until it really started to erupt within you all over again. Page of Inspiration. It's time to start expressing yourself. Free yourself. Express the true, authentic you. And I feel like you are rising into that and showing the world the real you. Showing other people the true, real you. You're also finding the courage and the strength to keep going, keep moving forward with the Fool. Beautiful. So Scorpio, I'm going to get one last message for you. We're going to pull from Moonology in honor of the new moon in Scorpio here. And don't forget to click the like button if you're liking the video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And feel free to comment. I love to read all your comments. Stop focusing on what is not there and focus on what is, which is you. Give yourself all that love. It's coming, Scorpio. The end of the tough cycle approaches. Has been pretty emotional. Let's read this from the book. But this soul contract cycle did a number on you. But it did a number on you for good, because it really has you loving yourself and taking good care of yourself and having pride in all that you've experienced, all that you've endured, all that you've learned, all that you are becoming. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you're wondering if you should stay at your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. So, release control and trust the universe is what it says. Attune to the moon. Release the need to control, the need to know. I don't see that you're trying to control anything. But I do see that you're asking, when will I ever have my true soulmate merge together with me, come into my life? It's been a very long, lonely, tough cycle, and it is coming to an end, Scorpio. So it's important to embrace and embody all that you've learned and all that you've experienced so far, and be grateful for that. When you can find gratitude for these kinds of experiences instead of resentment and pain, only seeing the dark side and the painful parts of it, when you can actually find it in your heart to love what it has done for you and brought you to a place of healing, a place of back to wholeness, you will see there will be some shifts in the energy, and there definitely is a coming together of sorts emerging. So I hope that you found this helpful for you, Scorpio. I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.